From the map, you can see the yellow area is Kaliningrad. The blue area is the small passage from Belarus, and the pink line is the Smolensk Gap. Currently, the agreement between Lithuania and Russia, which has been there for the past 30 years, has now been broken. The Lithuanians have now decided to enforce some of the EU's sanctions. So currently, the sanctions which started yesterday include coal, steel, high technologies, and building construction materials, which has somewhat upset the Russians. And the Russians are saying that international law has been broken because there's an agreement between Lithuania going back all these years with the Russian Federation. However, this is in contrast. This location is heavily militarized and is a place for the Russian Navy to often stop by and resupply, and also themselves be supplied with fresh food. It is thought that there are anti-aircraft missiles and potentially nuclear missiles being hidden there from the time of the Cold War. This location is strategic because of this small tract leading to Belarus, but also there is a link between Poland and Lithuania called the Smolensk Gap. This is a interesting location because this gap was probably originally put in by the Soviet Union to have tanks come through Lithuania and into Poland and then into the rest of Europe. Well, NATO is looking to do the same, but in the opposite direction. So when you cross the border from Poland into Lithuania, about 2 miles into Lithuania is the border guard post. And around the border guard post are lots of areas for large heavy goods lorries to be parked up. Several, maybe up to 100. And then some 20 miles up the road, there is a location for up to maybe 500 or 600 lorries to be parked up. This could also be used for tanks. And then several miles up the road from there are refueling dumps which are made for heavy good vehicles, 3, and then several miles further on there's another 3, and then several further miles further on there's another 1. So this would be an ideal location for NATO to come up this main road and into Lithuania and then into Russia if they needed to attack Russia. This Smolensk Gap is also crosses this very small tract where the Belarus have their travel into Kaliningrad. So it's a high risk area, and both NATO and the Russian Federation troops would want to control this area. This is of high tension at this moment in time.